make it hot when I put on a show.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most iconic and impressive performances from the Princess of Pop. Number 20, From the Bottom of My Broken Heart, Baby One More Time, 42nd Annual Grammy Awards. For her one and only showing at the Grammy Awards, Britney Spears proved her versatility as an artist by starting out with an emotional rendition of From the Bottom of My Broken Heart. Her passionate vocals, combined with her gorgeous costume, kept the audience entranced. Then, she completely flipped the script by transitioning into her biggest hit at the time, Baby One More Time. She, of course, did this in the coolest way possible, having her legion of robot dancers storm the stage as she executed a flawless outfit change. When she reappeared, she immediately launched into a seemingly simple yet technically perfect performance of the single, proving to everyone there why she was already one of the biggest stars on the planet. Number 19, The Hookup, the Onyx Hotel Tour.
Boys and girls, come sit down and ride on this with them.
While it may not be her most recognizable song, Spears still performed it as though it was a number one single. Flawlessly incorporated into the Onyx Hotel Tour, the reggae-inspired tune was a perfect reprieve between her usual dance pop numbers. She made the bold choice to perform the whole thing barefoot, a move that matched the vibe of the track. It's practically impossible to tear your eyes away for even 1 second, as she flawlessly executes the alluring choreography. It was also proof that she didn't always need intricate dance moves or tricks to command the stage, and still stands out as one of her most memorable acts to this day. Number 18, Breathe on Me, Britney Spears in the Zone. If there is one word to describe the star, it would be alluring, with her sultry voice and seductive dance moves taking center stage in most of her performances. This is most apparent during her rendition of Breathe on Me from her ABC special in 2004. The entire act was mature, from the striptease in the beginning to her intimate choreography with one of her dancers. The audience was locked in from the start, hanging on every move she made. Plenty of floor work and sensual moves enhanced the impact of this marvelously suggestive song. It was the perfect combination of raunch and grace, all wrapped up into one show-stopping piece. Number 17, Piece of Me, The Circus starring Britney Spears. A performance that perfectly matches the vibe of a song will always hit. The tour following the album Circus was intended to be Britney's comeback following her rough year in the media, and for many fans, she exceeded every expectation. Beginning the number in a golden cage, she used the cage as the ultimate prop, treating the audience to controlled yet impressive dance moves. When she finally breaks free in the end, it feels truly triumphant. The setting was also oddly representative of her personal situation at the time, with the cage serving as the perfect metaphor for the conservatorship she had just been placed under. Number 16, Womanizer, 60th Bambi Awards. Towards the end of the 2000s, the pop star had been going through a rough time. However, she didn't let that slow her down.
I know you got a clue what you're doing. You can play brand new to all the other chicks out here, but I know what you are, baby.
This is obvious during her performance of Womanizer at the 2008 Bambi Awards. Despite occurring at the very tail end of her public breakdown, she still exuded plenty of professional energy. Decked out in an era-defining getup, she easily commanded the entire room with her stage presence. She also showed that she didn't need the bells and whistles of a standard award show performance, slaying with minimalistic yet perfectly executed steps.
Daddy, you got the swagger of a champion. Too bad for you, you just can't find the right companion.
In one 3-minute span, she proved that she wouldn't be giving up her crown anytime soon. Number 15, Every Time, Number 14, Lonely, Dream Within a Dream Tour. While it's practically impossible to choose just one performance from this legendary tour to feature, this one stands out above the rest. Using a projection of herself on a large screen, Britney proceeded to dance with herself to Lonely.
Think of all the times that I wasted. Think of all the times that I took you back.
Both versions served up a stunning routine, creating a slightly mirrored effect for the audience. As if the show couldn't get any cooler, she infused it with even more theatricality. She incorporated pyrotechnics into the final act of the song, as the rest of her dancers joined her on stage, closing it out with a literal bang. The high-intensity act proved her endurance, showmanship, and commitment to putting on a good show, even for the deep cuts. Number 13, Circus, Good Morning America. No one can captivate a crowd quite like Britney Spears can. Even in her darkest days, she still managed to put on some practically flawless shows. Take, for example, her 2008 appearance on Good Morning America, where she performed Circus to celebrate the album being released. It was her big chance to regain the mainstream's love again following the rough year she'd just had. And she pulled it off faultlessly. From the impeccably executed dance break complete with high kicks to her dancers decked out in full circus attire, she made the world genuinely excited for her return. She more than demonstrated that she still had what it takes. Number 12, Baby One More Time, You Drive Me Crazy, 10th Billboard Music Awards.
3, 2, 1.
We just know an award show hates to see her coming. When it comes to an industry event, Britney will constantly keep you guessing, and the 1999 Billboard Music Awards was no exception.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right?
For her debut there, she immediately demonstrated why she would be a lasting force in the business. She opened with a jazzy rendition of Baby One More Time, switching it up from the usual bubblegum pop fare. The alternate tempo allowed her to display her talents in a new way, showcasing her versatility.
Taking off my coat, clearing my throat. I came in the door, said it before. I never let this boy hypnotize me no more.
The energy completely flipped as she moved into You Drive Me Crazy, whipping out multiple dance breaks over the beat. Even though she was still a new artist, she effortlessly proved why she would become a household name. Number 11, The Way You Make Me Feel, Michael Jackson 30th Anniversary Celebration. Two icons performing one song together. Who could ask for anything more? At the 30th anniversary celebration for Michael Jackson's career, he had a full set complete with some huge guests, Britney being one of them.
I swear I'm keeping satisfied, 'cause you're the one for me. The way you make me feel.
The two worked off each other seamlessly as they sang The Way You Make Me Feel. They perfectly played off each other's energy, creating a rousing performance that had the crowd out of their seats. What made it all the more masterful is that neither pulled out their show-stopping moves, allowing their voices and pure star power to take center stage. It was a moment of sheer respect between two powerhouses, forming a once-in-a-lifetime presentation that may never be replicated. Number 10, Medley, 23rd Billboard Music Awards. Following in the footsteps of Beyoncé and the late Whitney Houston, Britney Spears became the third singer to be honored with the Billboard Millennium Award. In addition to receiving this prestigious accolade, Spears kicked things off at the 2016 Billboard Music Awards. Since the Millennium Award commemorates an artist's influential career, it's only fitting that Britney sang some of her biggest hits, from Work Bitch to Toxic. Complete with a flashy set and an army of backup dancers, her performance had all the flair of a Super Bowl halftime show.
Don't even need to touch me, baby.
While Spears has taken her fair share of missteps in recent years, this epic performance put her right back on top of the music world. Number 9, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman, 29th Annual American Music Awards.
I used to think I'd be insistent in everything.
While not her biggest commercial hit, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman embodied a significant turning point in Britney's career, as she transitioned from a child star to a teenage diva. A critical success, the song was also the centerpiece of her unforgettable performance at the 29th American Music Awards.
I'm not a girl. I'm not yet a woman.
After years of building up a glitzy and even risque image, this appearance exemplified Britney's subtle, elegant side. Keeping the choreography simple, she allowed her beautiful vocals to take center stage.
All I need is time, a moment that is mine, while I'm in between.
As backup singers joined Spears towards the end, it was hard not to shed a tear, making it one of Britney's most heartfelt and graceful performances.
Not yet a
Number 8, Make Me, Me, Myself, and I, 33rd MTV Video Music Awards.
I'm dreaming of mine, about somebody.
After giving her finest performance in years at the Billboard Music Awards, Spears kept riding the comeback train to the 2016 MTV Video Music Awards.
Just want you to make me move like it ain't a choice for you, like you got a job to do.
It had been almost a decade since Britney's less than stellar appearance at the 2007 VMAs. That notorious display became a distant memory following this sensational performance, however. Hitting the stage in stylish silhouette, Spears opened her act with Make Me. Shortly after, G-Eazy joined her on the stage. The two closed things out with Me, Myself, and I. Maintaining a powerful, poised presence throughout, Britney reminded us all who the original Princess of Pop is.
It's just me, myself, and I, solo ride until I die, 'cause I got me for life.
It's no wonder Make Me skyrocketed up the charts following this performance. Number 7. Me Against the Music, I Got That Boom Boom. Total Request Live.
Me against the music. It's just me. Yeah.
Long before YouTube was around, people had to catch music videos on MTV's Total Request Live. As one of the show's most frequently requested artists, Britney Spears was a TRL regular. Perhaps her most notable appearance was in 2003 during Spankin' New Music Week. Donning a fedora and a crop top, Spears was the center of attention in Times Square as she performed Me Against the Music. With tight choreography and strong vocals, this would go down as one of the best live performances in TRL history. As a bonus, the Yin Yang Twins also joined Spears for a performance of I Got That Boom Boom. Needless to say, they were all in the zone. Number 6. Baby One More Time, 16th MTV Video Music Awards.
Britney? Britney. Britney Spears?
Over here.
Baby One More Time launched Britney Spears into teen idol territory and is still arguably her most recognizable work.
My loneliness is killing me.
The song earned 3 nominations at the 1999 MTV Video Music Awards, where Spears also performed her debut single. Following Roll Call, Spears stormed onto the stage like a true queen bee.
Baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Something wasn't right.
Once the bell finally rang, it felt like an epic party was coming to an end. Fortunately, NSYNC crashed the classroom to kick off the after party.
Right now, I'd like to introduce to you some friends of mine.
This marked Spears' first appearance at the VMAs, and it certainly wouldn't be her last. It could also be seen as an early chapter in her relationship with Justin Timberlake, adding another layer of nostalgia to the performance. Number 5. Stronger, 28th Annual American Music Awards. In addition to hosting the 28th Annual American Music Awards with LL Cool J, Spears also performed her empowering single Stronger. The act featured an extravagant set, various backup dancers, and even a guitar player with crazy white hair. Given all the eye candy on display, it would have been easy for Britney to get lost in the shuffle. Yet all eyes remained fixated on the singer, who commanded her audience's attention with unparalleled confidence. Where Spears is usually described as a pop diva, in this performance, she came off more like a rock star. The rock and roll vibes only continued to the song's catchy dance beat, making everybody listening feel just a little bit stronger. Number 4. Toxic, Britney Spears in the Zone.
Baby, can't Can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling.
To promote her fourth studio album, In the Zone, Spears headlined her own televised concert on ABC.
It's dangerous. I'm loving it.
Toxic was easily the highlight of this 2004 special, as well as a standout track from the album. Strutting down the runway, Britney attracts backup dancers like a magnet. Her performance is so addictive that everybody wants a taste, no matter how poisonous. Toxic would go on to win Spears her first Grammy Award and remains one of her trademark hits. However, this is quite possibly the definitive version of the song thanks to the inventive visuals, slick choreography, and Britney's intoxicating presence. Number 3. Like a Virgin, Hollywood, Work It. 20th MTV Video Music Awards.
I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through.
The Princess of Pop has shared the stage with numerous legends, and one of the most amazing is this ensemble piece from the 2003 VMAs. While her duet with Michael Jackson was a landmark, Spears took part in an even greater ensemble piece at the 2003 VMAs. Dressed as brides, Spears and Christina Aguilera commenced the act with a rendition of Like a Virgin. Of course, that classic tune wouldn't be complete without Madonna, who eventually emerged from a giant wedding cake. She joined her fellow artists to sing Hollywood, sealing the song with an infamous kiss. Throw in Missy Elliott, and you've got 4 music icons that know how to work it. Everyone went nuts for this over-the-top performance, except maybe JT. Number 2. I Can't Get No Satisfaction, Oops, I Did It Again. 17th MTV Video Music Awards.
Can't get no satisfaction.
Watching this VMA performance, it felt as if we were seeing Britney Spears evolve as an artist right before our eyes. Calling Michael Jackson to mind, Britney began the performance hidden under a black hat and tuxedo, singing her version of I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Then, like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, Spears stripped away the tux to reveal a flesh-colored bodysuit. As the performance segued into Oops, I Did It Again, Britney made her message clear. She was becoming a more adult singer with no qualms about showing some skin.
You see, my problem is this: I'm dreaming away, wishing that the arrows that truly exist.
The performance might have been met with some controversy, but that's clearly what Brit was going for. And she'd likely do it again.
I'm not that innocent.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. I'm a Slave for You, 18th MTV Video Music Awards.
I know I may be young, but I've got feelings too.
Britney Spears simply stole the show at the 2001 VMAs, wowing audiences with her sexy and daring rendition of I'm a Slave for You.
Always saying, little girl, don't step into the club. Well, I'm just trying to find out why, 'cause dancing's what I love.
The performance flooded the Metropolitan Opera House with a hot, steamy atmosphere. Britney and a horde of live animals were at the center of everything. While it did spark a backlash from PETA, the act wouldn't have become nearly as iconic without the giant albino python Britney bravely wore on her shoulders like a fashion accessory.
Baby, don't you wanna dance up on me? Because I'm a name and age.
Over a decade and a half later, this performance is still referenced and parodied in pop culture.
But did you ever think it'd be okay
okay for me to step into this world.
It's also practically synonymous with Britney's career. Which of these performances do you think was the biggest slay? Let us know in the comments.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.